Hello everyone, I am Calico Kate, and I watched Janet Nash's prompts May 19th, and I had it sitting on my desk to do, and then I moved it to the other desk. And yeah, I'm just now doing it. But I saw it, and I love this gratitude sweetens even the smallest moments. And I thought, I'm going to paint. So, her first prompt is paint dots. And so, I am going to do this all with paint. I never do that. So, I did this page. It's out of my prompt Daphne Diaries, the 2022. So that shows you how long I've had it. And I got one of Emerson's paintbrushes, and I thought I'd play. Like I said, I never get out paint. I'm not a painter at heart, but we are today. And I'm going to use the same brush for all the colors. I know you're not supposed to do that. I have water up here. I just want to do that. And you know what? It's my picture. I can do what I want to. You know that it's my party. I can cry if I want to. And I may decide to stop and get paint, you know. I may decide too that I want to do something different. But we're going to have a lot to do. Don't you just love polka dots? You know, you can't be sad when you have polka dots. Whatever it is, it's just can't be sad. I can't anyway. When I'm making polka dots, it's a fun thing. I just thought this cake, I do not have candy wrapper. So I will probably add something different to, instead of candy wrapper. But I figure the cake and the sweets on the cake and in the picture are my candy wrappers. But I took myself off sugar way back in November. And I'm not going to eat candy. Now my husband likes candy. Oops, I forgot a dot. But I don't have to have a candy wrapper. I can do something different because it's my picture. I can do that if I want to. And I know nobody's going to care. Now, I want to, it says thick and thin. So, ooh, I don't want that color. Let's do a different color. That's too close to my, let's do yellow. These are going to be my thicks. See, and I already said I was going to paint everything, and I've already changed. Yeah, that's how I roll. Forget what I was going to do. But I am using stuff I never use. And I'm enjoying that. I've been up here a while today and just played. Played with stuff I don't play with very often. Emerson won't be happy with me because she likes to be up here when I do that kind of stuff. But I'll just have to do it again when she's here, won't I? I've got to do thin. I'm going to have a lot of thick. But I'm thick, so you know that's okay. But I'm going to need to do some thin. So what could I use for thin? Maybe this. Yeah. The umbrella is going to be my focal point. I do enjoy doing prompts. I need to know ahead of time what the prompts are. I'm not good like Janet is, just coming up with it as I see it. Okay, her next one is candy and sweets, and then add umbrella. So with my yellow, I'm going to make an umbrella. I keep thinking of raindrops keep falling on my head. Been a rainy day, so this is kind of perfect for it. And this isn't going to be a long video if you're wondering. It's going to be a fairly short one. I just thought I'd bring you along while I did this little prompt. I'll have to come up with something to decorate it. And if you want to watch Janet Nash's live, let me get a wet one to kind of wipe it off. She does a live every Monday. And May 19th, you can see how she did this prompt. There, I wiped off that brush a little bit. What do I want in the middle? Maybe we'll just put a big flower on the umbrella. I feel like a little kid when I paint because my pictures look like a little kid did them. Painting is not my thing. Number one, I don't want to take my time when I do it. It's just not my art. I enjoy watching people paint sometimes, but Okay, what can we put in the middle of that flower? Maybe we need a little orange. I have way too much paint, I know. So I'll use what's left over and cover some stuff. Another page, like this page over here or something like that. And then we need a hook. So I guess I'll get some brown for the hook, or the handle, not the hook. You know, it would be fun to do a prompt on like a piece of wood or something, wouldn't it? I think that's why I don't like to paint. It's hard to fix it. And there is my May 19th prompt. And now I'm going to put the little quote on it. It says, gratitude sweetens. I'm trying not to get my arm in my paint. Sweetens the smallest moments. And that is so true, isn't it? And then down here, I'm going to put Janet Nash prompt. May 19th, 2025. Now, I'll make a pocket and stick that in there once it all dries. But I'm going to I'll stick that paper in there. But this way, by having that Janet Nash prompt there, I'll know that. Like I said, I'm just making a little background page with the rest of the paint. However far it goes. I got a lot of yellow. Well, I'll have a lot of peach, won't I? Because I don't want to waste the paint. And sometimes it's fun to have a background page. Now this is what I tell Emerson sometimes to do. Wipe off stuff. And then use the baby wipe as kind of a tool to paint with. This is acrylic, so it's gonna wash off somewhat. I hope. But there we go. Isn't that pretty? See, I think the baby white is prettier than the paper. And I will let this dry right there on the paint. I'll move it, don't worry. And I'll take my paintbrush down and wash it. And there we go. So here is my prompt. Here is my page to use up the rest of my paint for another time. And thank you for watching. My paint is already put away. So are my distressed crayons. And my dot pencil. Thank you so much for stopping in. Have a wonderful day, and remember, you have a purpose. Bye for now.